Hello. Doing a sound check. Sound check. Hello. Should be working. Hello. It is working. Great. Okay. I'm just not using my microphone because the microphone's not working. It's this computer. All right. We're going to be using the computer mic. I don't know what's happened to my mic, my beautiful microphone. My microphone and my computer might have broken up. I don't know what we're going to do about this. We're going to have to get them reunited. Okay. Thank you for your patience. 4.4 minutes in. We are finally going to have a conversation tonight, my friends. Thank you for being here. You can hear me? Yes. Give her audio, please. Yeah, I had my tech guy come on downstairs in the office and try to fix the mic, and we're just having so many troubles with it. I don't know what's going on. Hi, I'm going to say hello to you in the chat. Hi, Mari. I haven't seen you for a while, honey. Nice to see you. The journey to becoming me. Hi, nice to see you. Welcome. Hey, Patty, our mod's in the house. Hello, Jeannie. Nice to see you, Nancy. Free Lion. Hello, welcome, Rick. Hey, nice to see you. All right, everybody's welcome here until you're not. Hi to those of you on the live stream. Oh, I miss you too. Thank you, honey. And hello to those who are watching after the fact. Thank you so much for being here on Sunday evening with me tonight. Sunday evening. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, hey, girl. My Callie girl. I think you're Callie, right? Yeah. Girl, nice to see you on here. I'm glad you're here tonight. Tonight I am having a beverage. It's just not the morning kind. We're just going to leave it at that here. I don't know if I can do this on YouTube, but we'll see. Cheers. Just poured a glass for the evening. I had a wonderful weekend. Let me tell you all about it. Okay. So, where to begin? I started at a boxing class. It was awesome. It's more like a CrossFit thing. And I had to move these big tires and like you flip them over and you flip them over and you flip them over. And this time there was a 64, 65-year-old woman in the class who was the mother of the woman who's the coach for the women's boxing crew. And I will say I did not realize that it's her family's gym. They own the gym. She's part of the family that owns the gym. And I knew that her family was big into the gym, but I didn't know they owned it. I'm like, wow, cool. And I work with her at the community center. And so she invited me. So I decided to go and check it out and all that kind of stuff. And this is my second time I've been there. It was another very hot evening in Minnesota. Oh my God, you guys, it was so hot. It was August 4th. It was sweaty hot and it was like literally 90 degrees. It was so hot, but I got to use my gloves. Oh, I don't even have them. Oh, they're at the townhouse. Sorry. I'm at the main house where my office is here to work with you guys. I like to work here. It's the best. Usually good internet, usually good sound. Good internet here. Seriously, I'm not kidding. It's a thing. And so I left my boxing gloves there. I got Everlast boxing gloves, and I got like actual kickboxing gloves for underneath, so I can use those if I want to. And oh my God, it was awesome. My stomach muscles are a little sore. Last time my quads, my legs were sore, but my stomach, and then my upper arms right here, great. Like my bicep, triceps area, very sore in a good way. So yeah. Then I went to a concert yesterday, had a friend of mine come into town and she got a hotel for us and we got to just chill in these really comfy beds. Like hotel beds are the best and sometimes they're the worst. These hotel beds were awesome. And she said, hey, I told you, I know what I'm doing because she travels for work and stuff a lot. Plus she also just travels a lot. And she said, these are the best. You got to trust me. These are the best beds. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm thinking, this isn't the best hotel. And it was awesome. It was the best hotel. I was like, "You're awesome. That was great." So she did that, and, so went there and then met a couple of other people at the concert itself and went to an outdoor concert. Gorgeous to see the Indigo Girls. Yeah, the closer I am to Fine today, can't you tell? I'm just so much closer to Fine. I might ask you to come to my window, or maybe we should howl at the moon. Hmm, but don't ghost me. Those are all song lyrics, just in case, or song titles, in case you're wondering. So if you like Indigo Girls, pop in the chat what your favorite songs are, or even if there's only one, just pop it in there. Or if you've seen a concert this summer, pop that in there. Who have you seen this summer if you've seen a concert? I made one of the things for my 50th year, when I had my 50th birthday, one of the things I wanted to do this year was go to more concerts, and I have. I have for sure. And I have tickets to Queen in October. I have tickets to another local concert here in like 2 weeks. And I think she's going to come back for that one too, to go with me. So that'll be fun. So that one's like a DJ thing, kind of. It'll be fun though. So it'll be outdoors. So what have you guys seen outdoors? The time. Wow, like Morris Day and the Time. Of course you have. No surprise. How the Indigo Girls. Yeah, Galileo. Oh my gosh, I just put that. The Hey Journey. I just put that on my TikTok page. I used the Galileo song to show the pictures of the Indigo Girls that I had. The concert. Chase and Ovation. Oh, interesting. Okay. Patty. Oh my gosh. What was an outdoor show on Friday night? I can't read what that says. Buddy Guy. Oh, on Friday night. Cool. Cool, you guys. Great. Hi, Bromley. Nice to see you. Duran Duran, Psychedelic Furs, Sisters of Mercy. Wow. Awesome. You sound fun. You sound fun. Here I am on this Sunday night reminiscing about my weekend, which was really good. Anytime you can use your priestessing oils, which I did, your new Magdalene Rose Oracle deck, which I did, and have your feet barefoot on the grass on a gorgeous summer's night, which I did, and food trucks. Food trucks. You guys, I had like this incredible acai bowl thing that was plant-based, completely plant-based, and it was the coolest thing ever. It was so good. We split it. It was like coconut milk and oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I could use some right now, actually. Very, very healthy too. I know. Of course, there was pizza and all sorts of other crap there too. Karen Carpenter. Oh my gosh, Karen Carpenter. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Iron Maiden, Jane's Addiction. Nice Brazilian fruit to the rescue. Okay. All right. So we're just chatting about people we've seen live or seen. I'm sorry, not live this summer. Why am I talking? I'm talking into the microphone. I need it as a prop, you guys. Remember, like this NBC News or whatever it was, or CBS News or whatever. Old school. I think I missed my calling. All right. So yeah, I had just had a really nice time. There were 4 of us ladies that went. I hadn't even met one of the ladies before. She just got one of my tickets and I said, yeah, come on, it's fine. The more the merrier kind of thing. And she was cool. She's like, it turns out she's a massage therapist, does cranial sacral work, and is into energy. Isn't that cool? Now that's the kind of friend you want to have. Plus she drove. That was very helpful. Since we came from the hotel, so we got to pregame a little bit, which was nice too. But so yeah, then met another friend, acquaintance there, and so that was fun. We had a good time. Oh, yeah, and my friend too. We had such a great time. It was awesome. Okay. Oh, and then so here's one more thing. So this morning we were talking, and she was like, "Okay, I want to see what kind of human design you are." I'm like, "Really?" Somebody else asked me that before, so I I knew that I was something. I've seen it before. I didn't know which one I was. I know an Enneagram, I'm 2. I know you'll be shocked by that. I don't know that much about Enneagram, but I'm 2, everybody, in case you're wondering. I wish I could remember my Myers-Briggs. I can't off the top of my head. I can't remember off the top. I have to look it up. It's been a while since I've done it. I'm actually certified in one version of that. Anyway, from back in the day. And I'm trying to think. And so, yeah, she's like, oh, let me do, okay, what's your birth date? Okay. It's kind of like an astrology thing or something. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, okay. There's enough of that stuff out there. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But I'm like, okay. So I told her and she did it. And she was like, oh my God, you're a manifester. I'm like, yeah. She's so funny because she was like, I thought you were a generator. I totally thought you were a generating manifester, maybe, but I thought you were a generator. You just seem like a generator. And she's like, I'm a reflector. So I get my energy from people like you. I really thought you were a generator. I'm like, okay, is this bad? I have no idea what you're talking about. So she's on her way home and she's like, hey, here's some information for you. So you know what the heck this is. Well, little did she know I'd already been on YouTube trying to figure out what the hell this meant. So just a new thing. If you're curious, you like stuff like that, you guys check out human design. I guess it's been a thing since like 2020. I missed the boat on that. I don't know how, but I just did. So human design. What are you? If you know what your human design is or your Enneagram, put it in the comments below. Enneagram, you can put EN. My EN is this. Human design HD is this. I'd be curious to know. We're still talking about flock of seagulls. Hi, Elizabeth from Florida. Oh, Rick, I'm sorry. We don't usually just talk about channeling stuff on Sunday Morning Coffee. Sunday Morning Coffee is an opportunity for me to kind of connect with you all, the viewers. And I also pick an energetic topic either out of the field or I pick something that's kind of showing up throughout the week. And then I do kind of a little channeling talk on it. That's how it works, Rick. So welcome to Above Life channel and to Sunday morning coffee is usually, but tonight it's Sunday evening with me. So cheers and welcome. Okay. Yeah, it is good. Lots of good people to interview. Okay, so human design stuff. Does anybody know anything about that stuff? Maybe you guys aren't into it. Some of you might be. I know Sunday wine. I know. I don't really want to, it's tricky because I don't really want to promote that. Especially because I do have people who are younger people, and I also have people that are on a sobriety journey that might be watching me. So I really want to honor and respect those things for people. I don't want to be a trigger for anybody, and I also don't want to misrepresent using tools or vices too much. However, lots of things can be vices, right? If we overuse them. Any quality, I learned this in human resources and organizational development and learning. Okay, because I had a big HR career for a while, right? Which was good, grateful. But I learned a long time ago that any skill that you have that's a real big asset of yours, like one of your best attributes, when it's overused, it becomes a detriment. It actually hurts you when you use it too much. A skill that you rely on way too much, it actually hurts you eventually because you overcompensate by the things you don't have as strong in, but you need maybe for the job or the relationship or the person that you're talking to, and they're not as strong. So you overcompensate, which actually really kind of throws you out of alignment. So for example, somebody who's confident typically might come across as cocky or a big jerkwad, as we would say here on a jerk butt on Above Life channel. That's Sunday morning coffee, actually, because an overuse of a skill is not helpful to you, so that's why you constantly get to learn and grow and heal and move through things, not because you're not good at it, so you have to do it again and do it again and do it again. See, it's not like a driver's test where you fail and you have to keep retaking it. That's not why you're here. You're not going to get a big pass on whatever it is your life work is or what the big lesson is right now. So let's call this a Sunday evening chat about, let's call it get over it. Let's call it that. I'm going to ask for that. I'm going to remind myself that I said get over it. And the reason I want to call it that is because I feel like whatever it is that you're dealing with, that you're facing, that's coming up again, that's a reoccurring pattern, and your brain is telling you, oh, just get over it, just drop it, or it's not rational, it doesn't make sense. Maybe your heart is feeling a lot tonight. Maybe you're feeling seasick, like one of my clients today. I would say that she is has so much grief. She has some twin flame stuff going on. She has so, and I'm so compassionate toward the challenges that she has right now with that, and knowing what the twin flame energy is and what it's not. And that she's just in this place where she has so much sadness. And I know many of you can relate to that, right? And so get over it. Our topic tonight isn't about you're doing something wrong. Because haven't you heard from people, oh, just get over it? Or maybe you feel inside like somebody's taking the information you're sharing about that ex, or about that boyfriend you've been with 3 times, or about that girl you're crushing on and you've been crushing on for a year, and you don't have the guts to ask her out, or whatever the situation is. I don't know. And now she's dating your friend, whatever it is. Okay. Not saying that's not my example. I'm just saying whatever it is for you, you might have this underlying expectation that other people maybe are feeling like, oh, just get over it, just get over it. But really the truth is you're telling yourself that, get over it already. Like, I should be further along in my career. I shouldn't be here right now. This shouldn't be happening to me. Why is this happening to me? Whatever the it is, what is your it? Is it your landlord is raising your rent, and $100 or $300 makes a big difference in whether you're able to make your bills or not? Or maybe it's a situation that you're in, your it is about, you're on this edge of trying to decide if you want to change careers, and you're like, oh my gosh, do I really want to invest? Do I want to go to the night school? Do I want to do that? Can I go part-time at my job? Do I want to ask my boss, what am I going to do? Because I know that, maybe they're like going to lay people off if the economy, all this stuff, right? Whatever your it is that's creating the challenge or the opportunity to to jump over it. But is it really to jump over it? Or maybe it's to go through it, or maybe it's just to witness it. It depends on the person and the situation that you're facing. Okay. It might be go over it, you jump over it, it's an obstacle, you're hurdling it. But if you're hurdling it, are you really addressing it? Or are you just trying to not let it not touch you too much? If it's an emotional thing, loving thing, a grief thing, yeah, you probably don't want it to touch you too much because you're afraid you're going to get contaminated by it or something. Or it's going to swallow you whole. Your it is going to swallow you whole, and it feels like a negative thing or a big pothole, and you're going to get lost in it. Like, and is that dramatic? It feels like that, doesn't it? If your stuff is in your heart, this is for the person I was talking to today. You know who you are. So I'm just going to feel that energy. Nice breath in. Exhale out to just presence that. What is your it? Is it something you're facing, a challenge? Is it something you've learned recently about your relationship or about yourself? Maybe you've done some personal history stuff, some lineage, ancestry in me, or whatever it is, and you've learned some things about your past, about your ancestors that aren't so good. Maybe you just had some medical work done and you thought it was just a normal checkup, and there's some stuff that's showing up that you're really shocked about. Maybe you're prone to certain things genetically that you didn't know. And so maybe you're facing something that's an it that feels hard. I'm talking about the hard it's, the get over it. Although an it could be something good too, like a great weekend with awesome people. I had so much fun with the people I hung out with. Oh my God, they were so awesome. If you're watching, you guys were awesome. You guys were really nice to be with. I really, really enjoyed the time together. It was cool. It's cool getting to know you guys and to be with you and stuff. And so, yeah, that was great. That was so great. So it might have been something good, but you still have to get over it because it's over. It's done. It's part of the past. It's a memory now. And it's okay to think about that and integrate that and bring it into your heart space, because that's where we're at right now, is our heart. This is where we're focusing on for the Sunday evening conversation that we're having here. Get over it. It might be a situation where you really are, it's a part of your process. It's not, see, the thing is, I think people feel like, and I know I felt like this before too, that there's the obstacles that are placed in our path because we have to like pass a test or prove our ability in order to continue. Just like in school, right? You have to pass this test so you get to this level, and then you pass this test and you get to this level. It could be like physical fitness class in gym or something, or could be like a certification you're going through, and however high you rank is how high you get. It could be like a military thing. It could be anything. There's just this valuation, isn't there? There really is. So whatever this is that you are identifying in this moment as coming forward as the thing that's kind of pushing against you, it's not like it's fighting. It doesn't have a big sword. It doesn't have a big sword, and it's not challenging you. Oh, no, this is a dagger, but this was the inspiration for my latest tattoo, which I would have shown you, but I have jeans on, so I can't really show you my tattoo. But I got a okay, I got to tell that story, don't I? I'm going to have to tell this story. I got a tattoo on August 1st. It's this sword. It's exactly this. It's the dagger, and it's going down. It's on my left thigh, if you must know. You can see it when I wear shorts. You can see it. It sticks out. And it's wrapped with some roses and some leaves. And then it has 2 swans on it. Yeah, side by side. One's facing this way. And there's this one, and she's a little bit smaller, and she's facing that way. So, yeah. So here we are. Okay. So let me, somebody just messaged me. Sorry, just a second. That's weird. I want to make sure I just wanted to make sure it was the sound, wasn't the sound guy upstairs telling me, hey, you have no sound again. I have lost my voice. I have not lost my voice because I have benefited from all the conversations I've had with you, my friends here, whether or not you've heard them. Sorry about that. It is what it is, right? It's a thing. You'd think that Mercury was in retrograde, but it's not. Okay, so get over it. Maybe part of the meaning of that is about being over. Not over as in done. I'm through it. I'm done. Goodbye. Good riddance. Bygones. Bye, Felicia. It is maybe perhaps the over part is the overview, oversight, the overarching theme, the understanding that comes from a perspective as an observer to be able to see this big open vastness looking down upon the human circumstance situation that you are experiencing, having a completely different experience. Your higher self, your spirit is having a completely different experience as you are breaking down in your heart space, as you are grieving, as you are getting all sorts of stuff stirred up. Now, remember, we are also astrologically in this Lionsgate portal, which apparently is a big freaking deal. And I would say, of course it is. Anything with a lion, and you're dealing with Archangel Ariel, because she's really into the lions. And Sekhmet, who is one of my guides. And so there is a lot of energy around this manifesting, making shit happen in the energy in the field right now. And it's going to amp up here. What are we, the 6th? I mean, we have a couple days in this, because it's basically opening. And it feels like it's going to hover for a second. And then it'll start to kind of come back down, and it will compost into the earth, lay onto the earth, to be able to be absorbed so it can be manifested in this lifetime. That's how I see it. It literally looks like it comes in, it goes open. Put our stuff in there that you want, almost like a time capsule, and that comes back down and it kind of comes into the earth. And then when it's in the earth and we're walking on the earth as humans, we're manifesting that. A human design manifester. I have no idea even what it means, you guys. I'm trying to learn, but I don't really know yet. At some point, maybe I'll know a little bit. I need to catch up because she's going to be like, I need to tell her what I know. I have to show up, for this information. I have to volley the ball back, Okay. So anyway, get over it. That's not the same as suck it up, buttercup. It's not what we're talking about here. Get over it. So we're going to get into awareness as to whatever that issue is. And we're going to look over it together. We're going to arc over. We're going to do a big half circle over. And we're going to look into almost what looks like a pool of water. Okay, I want you to do that. Yeah, okay, use your imagination. I get that everybody doesn't think they're psychic, but you're intuitive and you can use your imagination. You know what a pool of water looks like, do you? Like in a picture or on a lake that you've been to, whatever, right? Picture a pool of water, okay? So we're going to get an issue, something, let something come forward. Doesn't have to be bad, it can be good, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let it come forward. Okay. Is it here? Okay. I just got mine. And then we're going to look down at it. We're going to look at it, just kind of look at it like as if it's all laid out in front of us, the energy of it, not the details. This is not a timeline. This is not a paper or a speech that you have all these note cards and you're looking at it to move it around. It's not a puzzle. Okay. It's not a puzzle. I'm just going to sit here for a moment and let it kind of come through. When I say let it, feel the energy of it. When it's coming into your awareness, as we are coming into the over, we're opening it up a little bit. We're just opening up some space for it. That's it. We're not trying to fix anything or solve anything, by the way. FYI, we're not fixing, we're not solving. Do you know why that is? Because nobody is an expert of you. You are. You're the wise one. As a psychic, as an intuitive, as a coach, it's just my job to give words to what you're already feeling, to ask you the questions, and to tell you what your team is showing so that you can get more information. Okay, right? Right. So opening it up to see what's here and present. So let's look down, like you're looking into water and seeing that reflection. And see, sense, or feel. There's a couple of different things we can do here. You can see an image in your mind's eye. Let's start there with our head. Okay, use your head. Use your head in this spiritual connection we're doing here. And look down. What do you see? And if you need to close your eyes, you can. What do you see in your mind's eye? What do you see in your dreamy state? What do you see in your imagination? In the storyline, what do you see? It might be symbols. It might help if you have a notebook, or if you don't, just grab a piece of paper or remember this. What symbols do you see? Do you see colors? Yeah. Are they pictures? Now, don't get too caught up in what you're seeing. Just remember what they are. Okay. Just remember the images, the thing you notice about the image, not every little piece, or don't get caught in the, why am I seeing that? Why did dad have red shorts on in my imagination of him when I was 12? Don't worry about the detail like that, but acknowledge it. Like, oh, hey, red shorts. That's interesting. He had red shorts. That might be a thing, right? But don't remember everything, just what stands out. Okay, next. More image. You might see sacred geometry shapes. You might see color. Color is super important. It gives you information. You might see a favorite stuffed animal. You might see the title of a book. You might start to see words. You might see the lyrics on a song on the back of an album cover. Okay, you might see an image. You might see a picture, like something that you've seen on a billboard 1,000 times, or you might see a treat, and a picture of a candy bar, like a Milky Way or something like that. You might see a place, a picturesque place that you've been, or that you haven't been, but you've always wanted to go to. Just let yourself be open to whatever images come in and through. Sometimes we see symbols like the outline of a hammer, or a Christmas tree, or a triangle, or other sacred geometry shapes like the dodecahedron or the sacred soccer ball. Let these things just come in. You might see a feather. You might then start to get spirit guidance as in the form of angels. You might see angel wings. You might see an angel feather. You might see a person that is like a card that you've seen that has Archangel Michael. Don't question it. Just acknowledge it. You might see eagle's wings or a phoenix rising from the ashes. Those are animal totems. Those are spirit guides. Pay attention. Okay. So we're just in this place where we're getting information at an overview. We're just open. It doesn't have to make sense. It's just, we're open. Okay. So nice breath into the heart and an exhale out. write down those images and the colors that came. Even if it seems simple like a triangle. Why would I say a triangle? Don't ask yourself questions. Don't doubt. Just be open. So you're getting the issue or information. Okay, it's centered. It's front and center in the heart space because the heart is where you guys are going to respond and react quickly to and from. Plus, that was what was triggered by and inspired by my session tonight. So I'm going to use that to help her more. Okay. And then we are into the space of openness, of observing, of seeing the overview. And that comes in forms of first images, pictures, colors, items, things, symbols, a sunshine, a flower. Note the particular flower, notice the color of it. Notice the time of year in the background of the picture that you see. Little things like that, dad's red shorts, whatever it is, okay? Because that matters. Because those subtle things, that's where the alignment happens. It's just a little thing, that's it. You're not going to figure it out with your brain. This is not a puzzle to solve. It's just information. I'm trying to give you the space to receive the information as much as possible, then to practice doing that, because this is safe and sacred space. We are in safe and sacred space when we connect. Okay. All right. So then I said sense or feel. So you see, sense, and feel. So sense is kind of sensory stuff. It could be a feeling in the body, tingling of the shoulders, ooh, a chill. It could be heat. It could be coolness. It could be a sense of nothingness, like I can't even feel my hand or whatever that might be for you. Okay, nothing usually that deep or intense, but just subtle little things like it's cold on the back of my neck or ooh, goosebumps, that kind of thing. Okay, so what do you sense? And then feel. Those things really blend together. They're really blendy. They blur together. So don't be hard on yourself. Again, there's no right or wrong when you're interpreting or connecting to the information for yourself. You are the expert, not me. I'm just helping guide you through this so you can experience, gather different kinds of information, have different perspectives, and then give yourself some time to process so that then you'll have some insight, maybe some clarity. Ahas will come, especially right now. I think there's lots of opportunities for aha to come in. So if you feel and sense in your body, okay, so the issue is here. We've got the issue. We are open. Okay, now we're feeling into, instead of the sight, the vision of it, the tangible looking, we're going to feel. So close your eyes, feel your body if you can. Close your eyes, feel your body. Where in your body is this? Where is this issue feeling really tight or really present or really dominant? Where's the issue tight or present or dominant? Feel into that. You should feel right away. You'll know. Okay, so mine's my solar plexus. So I'm feeling into that. So we're going to breathe a little bit to help open that up a little bit, to let it kind of expand, just be more expanded, because then you have room to breathe. We need room to breathe because that's when we create. Room to breathe. Air element is creative energy. Okay, it's also supports change and clearing as well. All right, nice breath in. I'm going to exhale out just to expand some of the energy, expand some of the, to soften. Let's soft the energy of that, wherever it is in your body, wherever you physically feel it. It might be a pinch in the back. For me, it's like low back, right hip. Ooh, just a little bit right there. Oh, yes, I can feel it right there. Oh, my God. Okay, nice breath in. And an exhale out. For you, it might be in the energetic center, like I said. For me, solar plexus, right in the gut. For you, it could be throat chakra. You might be clearing your throat right now a lot. You might feel a little spinny in your head. That's your third eye. It could be anywhere in the chakras. It could be anywhere in the physical body, the shoulder blade. Oh, the shoulder. Might be that left ankle. It could be just anything, tight neck, whatever that is. Just acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Okay, acknowledge it. Feel and sense that in your body, and then honor it by acknowledging it. Don't stuff it in further and tamp it down. That's how we make ourselves small. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not to yourself. The world's going to do that enough, don't you think? We're going to be nicer to ourselves. I should teach a class about how to be nice to yourself 101. Nobody would ever take it. I'd have to call it how to win in this world. Okay. So get over it. Get over it, whatever your it is. I'm going to ask for your spiritual guides, your healing helpers aligned with your highest good energy of God, creator, source, universe, cosmic consciousness, and universal alignment to support you, encompass you, and help you to move, shift, clear, or integrate the information that comes up and through as a result of this conversation tonight about getting over it, as we've gotten into, kind of zoomed into a topic or a key area for you, a challenge or a place of strong activity, and to the overview, the more expanded, more open view, and then into the allowing the energy of the it to flow and release and become into more awareness. So then you can take action if you need to, or you can just be in observance and hold and honor the space of that. Okay. All right, nice breath in. I do see a lion right now, exhaling out. So a lion, gorgeous energy. Kind of reminds me of little Sphinx vibes from Egyptian times. Sekhmet, Isis, Bast, etc. As well as then we have the Lionsgate portal on August 8th. If you need to know information about that, I encourage you to check out Molly McCord, MCCORD, just a good resource. I don't know her personally. I just think she's a good resource. I'm sure you have astrologers that give you good information about Lionsgate portal. You don't have to be an astrologer. You don't have to be a psychic. You don't have to be into energy. You don't have to know any of this stuff. Like, I don't even know anything about human design, but I'm going to learn a little bit. So just listen, maybe listen to Molly McCord's information about that. So you can use the energy, because when you're then into awareness with coupled with your openness and your understanding of whatever the issue or topic area is, or the theme that's happening is for you, that's when you can actually make change, and be in your own power, have your own agency, and you deserve that. You totally deserve that. All right. So now I'm going to have some fun and chitty chat. I said I was going to tell you about something else. What was I going to tell you about? I forgot. I said, oh, I got to tell you about that. I don't remember what it was. If you remember, tell me in the chat. I don't know if y'all are going to care that much, but maybe, baby. We'll see. Oh, I got an indigo, girls. I should wear it tomorrow. No, probably not. Not on my channeling tomorrow. I'm going to try to do it early too, by the way. We got stuff to do tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it early. Might have to do it later in the day, but it's not going to be the normal time. It'll be a little bit before or later. I'm going to go try to see a movie tomorrow. I'm going to say hello in the chat. I did get an Indigo Girls merch. I got a tank top, and it was a small, and I thought it was going to be super big or super tiny, and it was not. It fit just is kind of big, actually. Okay, so I'm super confused. All right, they're just chit-chatting away to each other. Human design, I'm super confused. Okay. I would take your class. Ditto, Patty. Yeah, human design, it's a thing. I don't know. It's like one of the personality type tests or something like that. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in that chat. Oh, Kathy is eating a chocolate frosty. Okay, I don't know what that is. If that a donut or something? I've heard of human design, yeah. Actions speak louder than words. Too much of a good thing is bad, as I have heard. It's just too much. Overused, right? Okay, let's just check and see if I get anything else in here. Oh, okay, got it. Interesting. I needed this. Thank you. Oh, Bromley, interesting. So you said a school of silverfish swirling in the blue ocean sense joy and impending doom. I feel anxious in my solar plexus. Yeah, you know what? It's that sweet spot, that balance, isn't it? It's that dance between, ooh, life is good. Ooh, but it's too good. So what's going to happen next? Like the other shoe to drop kind of thing. It's like that. I get it. There's a gap, but there's an intended gap because the gap creates room, right? It creates space, and there's unknown in that space. That's not an easy thing to manage. It's not. There's a lot of fear that can be oozing out the gap there, isn't there? There's also a lot of opportunity to create, and it's challenging. I know I feel that same way. I can't remember. I was going to tell you guys about something. I can't remember what it was. It's all right. We'll chat tomorrow. I'm not 100% who I'm going to channel tomorrow. I have a couple people in the shoot that have been waiting, but other people are dying. And I'm like, ooh, like when Sinead died, we had to talk to her, of course. Like it just felt, because of my journey and my experience in the last year and a half, a couple, 2 or 3, I don't freaking even know anymore. I can't even tell time. Seriously, everything's all squishy and crunchy and all that. But she and I really connected. It was like, boom, right there. Very specific. Mm-hmm. So I'm thankful for that. But what a powerhouse too. But now like Pee Wee Herman died, and I'm like, oh, do I want to talk to him or not? Maybe, I don't know. But I've also been waiting to talk to David Bowie, and there's one other person I can't remember on my list. Off the top of my head right now, I can't remember who I was going to talk to. Because I want to ask about some specific topics, some hot topics that are going on, because I'm curious about some things. But nonetheless, here we are on Sunday evening. Oh, I wanted to tell you before it gets too late, before I wrap up here, that I am doing another inspiring psychic experience where I do a small group on Zoom. It's on Thursday this week, August 10th. And there will be a link right away in the description when this is posted. There's a link there, and you can sign up for it. It's $40, I think, is what I'm charging right now for a person. It's an hour to it's 60 to 90 minutes, depending upon how large the group is. And I do a talk, I connect in, I channel, I give us the opportunity to connect in. Like I kind of make sure we're all like connected to each other, and we're going to receive energetically when other people are talking. And then I do some kind of channeling or share some kind of message. And then I do question and answer. So you can ask me psychic questions about, oh my gosh, we're thinking about moving. Where should we move to? Here's my thoughts or whatever. Or tell me what you think. Or okay, I'm having some stress around my daughter. She's X, Y, and Z is happening. What do you feel about that? I can do that. Yeah, it's like kind of like old school psychic readings. It's as though I would be kind of doing a group reading. It's not mediumship only, because the mediumship is tough. I mean, I can do a little bit of it, but it's not a sure thing in a small group like that for me, because it's so personal and I really just get really focused. And last time I did it, it was super tough because I had one person with like 5 people, and I'm like, that's not fair to everybody else. But I'm also like, oh my gosh, there's so much information to share. I can't just stop. I'm like, oh, I can't stop. I can't just go, okay, that's enough now. We're done. Really? Are you going to tell the afterlife that? Are you really going to tell the afterlife they can't talk? It's hard. And usually with me, I have parameters around that. So, but the inspiring psychic experience is a small group. Sometimes it's 5 people. Sometimes it's 12. It just depends. I keep it a little smaller just so I can have opportunity to interact with you guys, because that's kind of fun. But it's not intended to be in lieu of a private session, though. So if you do need a reading or a private session with me, there will also be a link to that as well. And I do have 1-hour sessions available for that. So this I'm talking about is coming up this week on August 10th. It's Thursday night, and you can sign up for that after this goes live. All right, so let me just say hello again in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Patty, for being here. Thank you, Rick, Mari, Bromley. I know Kathy was on here as well. Thank you for being here, Mari. Thank you, Nancy, for being here. Oh, Lisa, hi. Hey, nice to see you. Hey, girl. Hi, my other friend from Florida. Hey, Kim G, I didn't see you there. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, Maria, I haven't seen you on here. Hi. Nice to see you. Elizabeth, I already said hello to you, I think. Florida, right? I can't remember. Is that the same Nancy or different Nancy? Nope, Elizabeth. There we go. Hi from Florida. Yes, you are. Jennifer as well. And Journey was here. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you showing up. It's so much fun to have people to chat with on the live stream. I love that. I really enjoy it. So this has been Sunday evening coffee. We've talked about get over it. Whatever your it is. All right. I hope we've inspired your spirit and filled you with some hope tonight and encouraged you to live your life. This is your life after all, and you get to live it. So just live it. Before I leave, do you want me to do a card? Card decks are just resources. They're flashcards. I tend toward oracle cards instead of tarot cards because tarot cards have like a whole lineage and history. And if you love that, that's your jam. Fine. I don't do them. Let me pull from this deck by Kyle Gray. I'll just give you guys a card here together collectively. The Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. Look like this. I love these. Hello, chakras. Hello, sacral chakra. This is a great deck. This is my oh shit deck because it always tells me the truth. That's just a really general card. I can feel this one. Sometimes I feel it. Sometimes I get a number and I have to count them. That's how it works for me. There's no wrong way. It's your way is the right way for you. Okay. Ooh, friendship and union is this card. So there are two. You don't have to do things alone. Whatever your it is, you don't have to do it alone. Stop struggling alone. There's a lot of purple here. That is the crown chakra. That means you have a whole crew of spirit guides, archangels, totem animals, saints, deities, God, goddess aspects that are supporting you and loving you and cheering you on. Whether you know who they are or not, it doesn't matter. They are there. Okay. The union energy is really bringing your energy into the center. From what I see, it's like the overlap of the Vesica Pisces, which is two circles. It looks like a Venn diagram overlapping. And then the center line, bringing you into alignment. So what really matters is the part where they overlap and they come together and they're really powerful and they're really strong at that center point, that union point. Honoring the masculine, the feminine, honoring the future and the past. And what are you? What are you? You are the alignment in the center. Yes, you are. There you are. That's what this means. That's what I'm reading this as. Friendship and union. Don't do this by yourself. Don't. Do not. And if you are in crisis, go online right now and look up the crisis hotline numbers. Look up the back of your insurance card and call the 1-800 number. Okay. Tonight, I need you to stay. Just for tonight. So that I know you guys are all here on earth. That'll help me sleep better. That's what you can do to support me in my work, okay? Just stay for tonight. And then we'll talk tomorrow. Because we will. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good Sunday evening. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.